Iniba, and welcome back to Halo Halo, your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. Back in the studio is singer, Broadway star, author, and creator, Kevin Yee. Welcome,
Hi.
Kevin.
Thanks for having me back.
Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Actually, I'm excited because I finally get a one-on-one time with you.
Yes, last time I was
right?
here with my comedy partner, Jaylene Marcos.
Yes, who we love.
Who we love, and she's not here today with me. Though she wanted to come, but
yes.
then she ended up having something to do. But she wanted to come chat and just watch.
Aww, and support, right?
And support, yeah.
Now, I want to know, take me back to when you got started. What made you decide to get into the entertainment biz?
Oh my goodness. You know, my first job was when I was 6 years old, I was saying last time, in The King and I.
Right.
And before that, my mom had just put me in ballet lessons and singing lessons, and I don't know why she did that. I think she just saw that I had this energy and she wanted to get rid of it. And I didn't want to play sports, like I was more interested in performing.
Right.
And then ever since, like, I've never questioned it. I've just always loved it. My mother was never a stage mother. She just saw that I loved it.
Whatever you love, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's basically how I started so young, and then I've just been doing it ever since.
So was it singing, was it acting, was it dancing, or is it just all of the above?
Well, it was all of the above, but I actually started as a competitive ballet dancer.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, for 10 years I was training to do that, and then during that time, I loved the performing aspect, but I didn't like the actual art of ballet personally for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having that as a career.
Right.
I wanted to speak. I wanted to sing, and so musical theater came in around that time too, and then I was in a boy band for a while.
Yeah, I wanted to know about this because I hear you were in a boy band that was created by Quincy Jones, right?
Quincy Jones is the label, yeah. He put together a boy band, and it was a multi-racial boy band called Youth Asylum.
Okay.
And we were around from, like, I was 15, and then we got dropped from our label when I was 18, so it was about 3 years in that band. It was based here in Los Angeles.
So was it R&B and?
It was pop. We went through many different incarnations trying to figure out what it was going to be. Yeah. But by the end, we were working with producers that were producing Britney Spears and NSYNC and that kind of stuff, so we were on that vein. And then Quincy actually produced one of our songs, which was amazing too.
Oh, that's cool. Tell me what it was like to work with Quincy.
I mean, he's amazing. He's a legend, and I learned so much sitting there just watching him work, and such a passionate spiritual man too. And in this industry, it's nice to see that, because not everyone's like that.
No,
you know?
not everyone is like that at all.
Yeah,
so you kind of learned a lot from just being in that boy band.
Yeah.
It's completely different from dancing and doing musical theater, right?
Yeah, I mean, I learned how to write songs, which is what I do now. I wrote, back then I wrote like pop songs, and now I write comedy songs. And, but it's you know, ebbed and flowed, and now I produce my own stuff too, with assistance of other people to make sure that I didn't screw it up so badly.
Oh gosh.
But it was because I sat in the studios and I watched people like Quincy Jones, and David Foster was one of our producers, and all of these amazing producers piece together music, and it was thrilling for me to watch, and also a way for me to have a voice.
Right.
So.
Right. Speaking of having a voice, you released your album just recently. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, I've been making these songs for a while, and a lot of them are videos, as you know.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I kind of have played with the mediums there. But this album is 10 songs, comedy songs that I've written this one's probably over the past 2-3 years, and a wide array of subjects. Some of them are just
themes.
No themes, just randomness. Something you can put on in the car if you want to have a gay dance party. And, yeah, there's like different topics for everything. Some of them have more to do with social issues, but a lot of them are just like fun, absurd songs.
Yeah, just something to have fun with, let loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that actually, your album is available on iTunes.
Yes.
What's your album called?
It's Kevin Yee.
The Kevin Yee Show, or just Kevin Yee?
Well, my last album was called The Kevin Yee Show.
Okay.
This album was called Kevin Yee. My first album was called Kev Was Here. I'm just lazy, so I like to just put my name.
Just put your name. Hey, and you know what? That's easy too. If we search Kevin Yee, everything will pop up on iTunes.
My website is kevinyee.com. It's like,
I love it.
It's just easy that way.
Yes.
I don't know what my next album will be called though, because I think I've used all of the Kevin Yee.
Oh, so you're already thinking of your next album.
You know, I started writing a song the other day, and I was like, oh, I want to release this right away, but then, you know, I just released this album, so it always keeps going, you know what I mean? So while it's coming to me, I want to release it, because I know there'll be a time when I just hit a wall, and
hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
Now, you've also written a book, It Gets Better.
I I contributed to
it.
it.
Oh, you contributed.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Of course. The It Gets Better project, if you know, is a project on YouTube that Dan Savage came up with. And it was in response to a lot of teen suicides in response because they were gay and teen bullying.
Right.
And so he kind of sent out a message to say, everybody who's now a grown-up, no matter who you are, whether you're LGBT or not, you know, we would love for you to record messages of hope for the younger community, to tell them that it gets better over time, because when you're a teenager, you have all these emotions and it's like, it's hard and you're getting bullied. I get it, I was bullied, you know, as a teen. But then as a grown-up and now a gay man, I'm living an amazing life and a confident life. So I actually made a video for the project that Dan really loved with my cast members in Wicked. At the time I was in Wicked. And it was something amazing that a lot of people responded positively to. And then he decided to make all of the videos kind of into a book. So there's me, I think Hillary Clinton's in it, I think Obama's in it too.
That's
like,
pretty
all
awesome.
Of these amazing people, It's like famous people, but also people within, you know, just within the community, the LGBT community who
inspiring and motivating, saying, you can get through this.
Exactly, in all walks of life. I mean, you really can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You have a couple of events coming up, right?
I do.
Tell me a little bit more.
I am doing the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, July 29th, 8 p.m. And that's actually an LGBT friendly comedy show. There's other people there as well with me. Jason Stewart is the host, and Carla Collins will be there.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm doing the Burbank Comedy Festival, which is in Burbank, Burbank, August 16th to 22nd at Flappers Comedy Club, and that's like a week's worth of amazing comedy of all your favorite comedy people. I think you can get like the week pass if you want to. If you
get
just
a
want to
good
go,
deal.
see someone new every night and like check off what you want to see. So
you're a comedian as well. Are you going to bring out certain pieces of your show?
Yeah. I'm going to sing a couple songs and then I mix it together with my stand-up. But I also don't really often do comedy clubs, so this is kind of my last couple of shows before I head out. I do a lot on the road, so I'm going out on the road basically the end of August onward. So this is the last chance before Christmas to kind of see me on a, you know, in a club.
So we have to check you out, Long Beach, Laugh Factory, or Burbank Comedy Fest?
Yes.
Yes. And you're going to perform for us today. Tell me a little bit more about the song you're going to perform.
I'm going to sing a very heartfelt ballad about love, because I love really deeply and intensely. And so like I hear songs on the radio and I think my love is much better.
Right, you're a romantic at heart.
I'm a really deep romantic, so that's what the song is about.
I am looking forward to it, but for now we're going to take a quick break. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Again, for more info on Kevin Yee, make sure to check out his website, which you see on the screen, and catch him at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach or at the Burbank Comedy Festival. Time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because Kevin Yee performs Tears all when we return.